I volunteer at Catholic Family Life because I think that the need to build strong families, especially in Singapore, is very high. We have teenagers who are finding themselves in relationships that are often broken and toxic, or having unhealthy sexual relationships at a very, very young age. Okay, there's this interaction that I had with a girl which I think I will never forget. So she was a very bubbly girl and she always shared very openly about her life. She was very sociable and very friendly towards the volunteers. However, she came from a really troubled family. And she was in a sexual relationship with a boy, and she was always very kind of proud to share about it. But every week when I went, she would tell me something new about the relationship. She would share about some things that were quite troubling. In the last session, we started to talk about how romantic relationships are friendships, right? They begin as friendships and they mature as a friendship. And in a friendship, you treat the other person as a subject, as a person to be loved, not as a thing to be used. In our final session, when we were talking about friendships, how a romantic relationship is the best kind of friendship, but it begins as a friendship. Suddenly it clicked within her that she was not really friends, but in fact was using him and being used by him, even though she thought she had been loving him and was being loved by him. We come not to fit them into molds that we have created, but rather for them to pick up the skills to build themselves a better person. But education is really not just giving people more information. It's giving them the environment to empower them to become the person that they were made to be, right? It's empowering them to be formed, to be better versions of themselves. There have been times where I wanted to give up, especially if something happened the night before or I stayed up really late and I don't feel like I have the energy the next day to spend 2 hours talking to teenagers. What keeps me going, I think it's firstly realizing the weight of the gift that I've received, how my life has changed having had that light bulb moment and the desire to share that moment with other people. In my prayer, I offer up, I pray for the speakers and for the volunteers because we have seen really how different our sessions are when we have people praying for us when we didn't ask specifically for prayers. We definitely do need that manpower to bring forth the good materials that Catholic Family Life already has to empower these individuals to be the best versions of themselves. It really is God who's moving behind everything in the midst of us. The more we give, actually, the more we receive and the more of ourselves that we find.